All right, guys, back out here. We're doing some public land hunting. Temperature drop recently down to about 45 degrees. And the last time that happened, big old group of hogs went to this one zone. I chased them around for 2-3 days. They stayed there. And then temperature went up to 70 and they split. So I'm hoping that with this recent drop in temperatures for the past few days, they maybe re-migrated. It's just a hypothesis. I have no idea if there's any validity to it, but hopefully we'll be able to get into them pretty fast, put some arrows through some, and bring some meat home. I'm gonna walk out to the open field part of this. You guys know how this part goes if you've seen any of the recent previous public land hunts. This stuff, probably 10-15 minute walk out here. Then we get out in the open field, so we don't really have to be too quiet for right now. Not a whole lot of wind today. I am using a new bow. I'm not going to show you too much of that because I'm going to be dropping a very detailed review. But the fastest bow I've ever shot, and I'm very excited to see how slick one of these arrows will slide through a couple of hogs. Keep you guys updated. Wind is right in our face, so it's pretty perfect for a central approach. We're just gonna go straight up through the middle, check each of these thickets. Hopefully we bump some. This is where we're going up through. Just some tall grass, and there'll be some thickets like that. We just check each of those as we go through. We're heading out towards that real horizontal looking bunch of trees way in the horizon. It's kind of the ending destination. It was almost unreal, but right as I'm about to draw back on the hog, my GoPro says powering off. The wind is choppy from left to right, so scent-wise, I am protected for the time being. I think for sure I'm not getting this hog, at least on film. I debated taking the shot, then filming once the hog was down, but I opted not. I wanted the footage. I set my bow down, took off my backpack, unzipped everything as quietly as possible, exchanged the battery, and reinstalled the GoPro on the bow. Astoundingly, the giant hog I had my sights on did not move this whole time. Time for the shot. The whole time here, I think I can see his ear. So I'm trying to judge not just the overall size of the hog and the direction that he's laying, but also where to put that lethal shot. Yeah. Nailed it. Big old boar hog. That's the exact one we were after. Look at the tusks on this guy. He's going out right now. Look at his tusks. Oh yeah. You were the one I was after. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for giving me the shot. Perfect. He went down in one. He's dying right now. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh. Frick yeah. Let's go. You done, buddy? Wow, you're big. Yep. Some big dude. Sit with that. Big old boar. Golly. Alright. So thankfully, arrow is right here. Went straight through him, and then he drug it through the grass for me. Don't even really have to look for my arrow. Man, these are Hunter XTs. I've had nothing but wonderful luck with these. Whew. It's all cleaned off. Man, look at the size of this thing. This was the, I think this was the boar we were after. This guy's, I mean, he's massive. He's probably 270, somewhere in there. One of the better ones I've gotten a hold of, but you can see his cutters. Big old boar. So, really glad to get him off this land. And gonna be looking to do some more damage control in the future. But we got that done with, here's the first look at the Black Mamba Pro in action. Went straight through this guy, no issues. He was down. Type of broadheads I'm using, Swackers. I think it's like the 1 3/4 cut or something like that. It's the Levi Morgan edition, those blue ones. I just like those a little bit better. But straight through, this guy hopped around in a circle. You might have got it on the GoPro film. Isn't it cool? This thing has a GoPro mount. I'll go through all the features of this bow. I'm going to do a very, very in-depth review because honestly, I'm in love with everything about it. And today just made it even more special. We got to take down a really, really nice, healthy boar hog. And best thing, doesn't stink. So we get to eat them. So we're going to be taking some back straps and some hindquarters home with us. I've got some game bags. I've got some knives and some butchering stuff that will kind of aid in that process. But we got some work to do. Let's say thank you to this animal. Even though I do not like pigs, I do not like boar, especially because they can harm dogs and they just tear up everything. Just want to give thanks to the hunt, the animal, the outdoors, letting me get out here and enjoy this. I barely saw this guy. You guys see this thick, thick grass? I mean, sometimes you can't see them even if they're 9 feet in front of you. And the craziest thing, I've had this GoPro running with me chasing a few of these sows and little piglets around, a couple of groups. I had my battery turned off on my GoPro to conserve battery life, and as soon as I noticed this guy, I was like, is that a hog? Or is that one of those dark mounds that just looks like a hog that are freaking everywhere here? And I was like, no, that's a hog. And I turned my battery on and it said powering off. So from about 17 feet away, I crouched down, I set my bow down, I take my backpack off, I get my extra battery out, take this off, replace the battery, take the shot, managed to make a really great shot, which I'm very thankful for. Just all in all, this was an awesome experience. And but we got it done. One boar off the land that we're looking to get rid of. I think there's about 2 or 3 of them about this size, and this might be the biggest one. But hell yeah, great start to the day, great finish to the day. Let's just give thanks. Look at the freaking chompers on this guy. You do not want him getting a hold of your dog. Holy cow. Yeah. You do not want him getting a hold of your dog. That thing, holy hell. I'm very, very happy to be rid of this guy. See you later, buddy. Hope you lived a good life. If you couldn't tell, we're having back straps tonight. Look at that guy. Hell yeah. Still got some more processing to do, but we should get a lot of meat out of this guy. Okay, we got the 2 back straps here, and then we got all the silver skin taken off. I usually leave that on a separate plate. Just kind of cook that on the grill for the dogs if they want to eat that. Seasoning we're going to be using Weber's dry rub. It's great. Kind of the only thing you need. Just we're going to get these on the grill, and then we will have some tasty food here in a little bit. If you're wondering why one of these is a little shorter, it's because the arrow, the exit point, was right where one of those little back straps was. But we should still get some really, really good quality meat out of this. It feels very tender. And like I said, when I was dealing with it in the field, for a boar, there was almost no smell, and it was fatty. So the other pieces that we have, you'll look forward to eating those as well. Okay, after you got all the silver skin and everything removed and seasoning, you see how the seasoning almost turns into like a liquid coating, even though it's like a dry rub. That's usually when I'm saying to myself, okay, I think we're good to go. And like I said, this is just some stuff we'll throw on the grill probably afterwards, just coat it up, cook it, make sure we get rid of any bacteria or anything, and then if the dogs want to chew on that stuff, they can feel free. Now for sides, we're going true Texan. We gotta have the cornbread. What else are we making, babe?
We're gonna have some rice, beets, sauerkraut.
Oh, these right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing beets. I love beets. I know we're like Dwight off The Office, but I freaking love beets. We're doing some sauerkraut. And we're doing whole green beans. And then we got the rice going here. All right, so here's all the little giblets and leftovers. Just a lot of the silver skin and some of the meat that came off with it. Just gonna cook that up first. We're still on real high temp, so we're not ready for the back straps yet. This is a lot of meat. She just wrapped up. I did end up adding some extra salt and pepper, just a little extra flavor. But right now we're just cooking for the dogs. Doggo. Hey dog, Max. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? There's Max. There's Serge. Where's Athena? There you are. What you doing, big girl? You want some giblets? Yes, you do. Yeah, you would. Yeah. Alright. I think our dog giblets are ready. We're gonna plate them. They're just like little pieces of fun for them. They're obviously gonna have to cool down a little bit, but I really like how excited that the dogs get when you come home and you smell, and they can tell that you've had a good hunt and had a good kill. And they can smell it on the arrow, they can smell it on your pants, and they are really great at congratulating you, you know? They're like, yeah, good job, Dad, good job. Which is always a really cool feeling for me. So yeah, I love doing this for them. Even if a little bit of extra meat comes off with that silver skin, I don't mind at all. These are some great dogs. They're real loyal. They take care of the house when I'm not here and protect my wife. So yeah, if they want some nice freaking, I mean, that I would eat that. Heck yeah. So we got our, let me show you. We got the plated giblets. It's good to go. And that does not look half bad. So I think the dogs will be more than happy with that, and I'll let you guys watch as they chow down on that. Now, let's get that grill cleaned off. And then we got the back straps. These are our guys. I'm very excited about this. I think they're gonna be delish. Boom. And then we got the even longer one. Seasoned to perfection. Let's get this thing closed. Let it do its magic. And then we'll come back in a little bit. Come here. Come. Sit. Alright. Here you go, Athena. Nah. Athena. There's a good girl. Nice. Yeah, good boy. Here goes six. Yeah. You want some more, Papa? Go, Max. Ah, sit. Stay. Good. Good boy. Sit. There's a girl. You're excited, huh? You like that one. Tina's working on that piece over there. Come here, Serge. Max. Up. Good. Athena, sit. Spin. Sit. Good. Good girl. You want the chewy piece? You want the chewy one? You didn't really do a trick for that one, little lady. All right, Max. Stay. Get it. Good. All right. Let's see how you do. Sit. Wait. Wait. Athena. 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 Good girl. You still a puppy, huh? You still learning. Stay. Cersei. Cersei. Good. There's your girl. Max, stay. Stay. Come. Sit. Good. Yeah, you get a couple. On the ground, dingus. Athena, you want the last one? Here. Yeah, was that good? Giblets. Okay, so I kind of eyeball it whenever I start seeing white around the edges. That's like I flip it. This one's just now starting to get white, so I'm gonna give that a little bit more time, and keep in mind that this piece is thinner than these two. These two are roughly the same thickness, so we can use the same flip time for those. But maybe another minute or two on those. If you're wondering about the heat, I've got it going straight down for, it's about 300, I guess. Let me see what it gets to after the lid stays closed for a little bit. It's probably about 350. It's gone from, I mean, real quick, it's gone from 300 up to almost 375. So it's probably gonna rest somewhere between 375 and 400. Well, that's what we got going on right after the flip. I'm more of a double flip guy. I know a lot of people only want to flip once. I like flipping, kind of feeling, flipping again. I flip probably 2 times. All right, I took, you know, that little one that was on there, took it off because you start seeing white. It's kind of like when you cook salmon, you see a little bit of white, see that fat start bubbling out, you're good. But still got some boinginess. I'm gonna try it out, see how it is. I'm about it. Really, really nice. Check it out. Just kind of really good. Heck yeah. I think those big ones will be even better. It's like super juicy. Nice. Or if y'all didn't see the step where I added the pepper, be sure to add the pepper. That nice little kick. It's got a little zing. Can't go wrong. So I use that Weber's dry rub, salt and pepper, literally it. Let it sit there for a little while, and then some of the moisture will kind of come out of the meat. Dab it off. Make sure it's nice and kind of dry before you put it on the grill. And then a couple minutes each side at about 375, it seems like. And that's the sweet spot. I'm getting hungry. I gotta take a peek. Yeah, we're hovering right between 375 and 400. See how we're looking. Oh man, those look, golly. I wish you guys could smell this. They're starting to really, really do their thing. Let's see how we're feeling. Normally just kind of, I want it to have a little bit of boing, but I don't want it to have a lot of boing because then it gets gamey. Okay, you see on this side how some of the white is starting to come out? You got some white here, you go white. That means this side's done. So this side's done, that side's done. I'm gonna close this up, 2 more minutes, and then we're good. Yeah, buddy, that's what we want to see right there. That is some noms. If you're wondering about the cook, it is cooked to perfection. See what we got going in the kitchen. So some perfect cornbread. And then we got some beets, some sauerkraut, some green beans. Yeah. Then we got the rice. And then we got the brownies for dessert. And of course, hello, Mrs. Cersei. My wife always likes cutting up She thinks I'm a goat. And then where's the meat? And then we got El Perfection meat. So, gonna be eating good tonight. So it's days like this and meals like this that make it even more meaningful to live what you love. So let's end it with that.